You know how it goes, and it broke, don't fix. Hey, one of these days, well, I'll get back. Don't be afraid, don't fall. Nigga, I lost my mind. Reality so hard to find. When the devil trying to call your life, shit, I am Jordan McHenry, and I'm a dancer and choreographer and an arts advocate here in Colorado Springs. I fell in love with dance when I was 12 years old here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I started training at the Oro Dance Company under Zeta Alderman. It wasn't about knowing. Dance kind of grabbed me before I knew what I was embarking on. The Cliff House is really interesting because its architecture is from the 1800s, and every room is unique, and you feel like you're transported back in time. You feel like you're living in a castle. You're also really close to downtown Manitou, which is a historic location on the Front Range. You feel like you're at a destination that can only be achieved outside of the United States when you're at the Cliff House. I'm really grateful for the Ent Center for the Arts. As an artist myself, it's so important to see preeminent performing arts organizations and institutions like this. One of my favorite collaborations that I did with the Ent Center was when I helped produce Access Dance Company here. And Access Dance Company seeks to spread visibility about disabled and fully able-bodied dancers. I also like coming here as an audience member because they have a really wide array of programming, but myself, I've gotten to see Rubber Band Dance, also Bill T. Jones, and the historic Ailey Company has been here, and Kegman and Company. So the lineup at the Ent Center is like nothing you'll get here on the Front Range. Aside from my living room, my favorite place to dance here in the Springs is Oro Dance Company. Every week they have community classes that really make you feel welcome. You can taste a lot of different cultural dances. You feel at home when you get there. You feel like it's a safe space to be who you are. White Pie is a new addition to downtown Colorado Springs in a really cool location that's starting to really liven up. My favorite pizza is called the Burrata Banger. It's really spicy, it's got jalapenos in it, but also sweet. There's honey drizzled across the mozzarella. And they have this drink called the Frosé, which is a rosé slushie. So if you want to drink but feel like a kid again, it's the best thing. So Palmer Lake is a really interesting community just north of Colorado Springs that sits nestled in a quaint little valley with a beautiful lake and a niche creative community where you can explore the wonders of nature without being bombarded by a cityscape. You can go paddleboarding there, you can go out and so easily get right onto the water, and there's no judgment, and there's lots of families, and it's a place to really just enjoy the beauty of nature. There's an incredible place called the Speed Trap where they have live music. I love getting a drink there. I really love Santa Fe Trail because it's accessible all the way from Palmer Lake down to Colorado Springs. You can mountain bike, you can gravel bike, you can hike. There's lots of little offshoots that take you to smaller communities. It's not super difficult if you don't want to make it super difficult. Well, as a dancer, it is super important that we take care of our bodies, and Sunwater Spa is unique because it's nestled right on the backside of Garden of the Gods, which is an incredible landmark here in Colorado Springs, where you can see all the rocks and the trees, but you also can look up the paths and see the incredible Pikes Peak. And Sunwater Spa is locally owned. You sit outside underneath the stars. It feels like you're sitting in a hot tub in your own backyard, but at the same time getting to experience something that's truly unique. You're sitting in the mineral waters of Manitou, and so the waters are healing. The entire aura of the place really screams self-care, not in a trite, cliche way, but in a sincere way.